In this video, we are going to see about website authoring using FrontPage 2003 software from the past paper May June 2020, paper 3 and variant 1. First, task 1 evidence document. We are going to create the new Microsoft Word document and we are going to add the name, center number and candidate number on the header. After that, we are going to save the document in J2031 evidence with your candidate number. First, we can go to our work area. Sorry. After that, open your Microsoft Word document and give the name J2031 evidence with your candidate number. After that, open this document. Now in this we are going to give the header. Go to insert, go to insert, go to header, click blank 3 columns. In the first column write your name and write your center number and write your candidate number. Next, task 2 web page. We are going to create a web page and edit a style sheet for Tavara gaming computers. The web page and style sheet must work in any browser. All color code must be in hexadecimal. Make sure that your style sheet contains no HTML. We are going to work for one of the company Tavara gaming computers. For them, we are going to create the web page. First, create a new folder called TGC in our work area. First, we are going to create a new folder. Right click, new, go to the folder and give the name TGC. After that, locate the following files. We want to copy these files and we want to paste on the TGC folder. So I'm going to copy files. What are the files they are mentioned in the question paper? And paste in the TGC folder. Next, display the content of your TGC folder showing the folder name, all file names, extension, image dimensions and file size. First, what they are asking, we are going to TGC. They are asking the folder name, file name, extension, image dimension and file size. Okay. So first we are going for view and after that we are going for add columns. What are the columns you need? We can give. So first they did not ask date modify. They are asking what are the things asking you want to mention. First they mention the folder name. So we are going for the folder. Click view. Click add columns. After the view, go to add columns. Click choose. Select the folder name. They mention the type and size. Next in the question, they are asking first folder name. We finished this. Next, all file names. So name file name is also that. File name. And after that, we are going to go in for extensions and go to the TGC and select the extension. File extensions, this one. And after that, image dimensions, sorry, select image, or you can go for the dimensions. Dimensions. After that, file size. File size, no other means we can select this file size and click OK. So we got size, dimension, file extension, file name, and the folder name. So after that, we are going to using the snipping tool, select new and select this. Copy this and you can paste on the evidence one as evidence one. Evidence one. Make us a bold, give us a Arial or anything you wish, underline and make it bigger. After that, I'm going to insert the image. The image should be visible. It is very small. So, and if you want to change the color, go to the format, select the image, go to the format, give us a corrections. So it will be visible for as a evidence. So we finish the evidence one. Next, we are going for to create the web page called tgc.html. So go to the front page, open the front page and click this arrow and click the page. Click the normal page and click OK. So now we open the front page to create the HTML. First, they are asking in the question paper, create a web page called tgc.html. So I am going to the file, click Save As. Go to your work area. In May, June 2020, paper 3. In TGC folder, I am going to save as tgc.html. tgc.html and click save. So now we save the file as tgc.html. This web page must work in all browser and will have a table structures as shown below. So we want to create the table. So actually they are giving the table in this format. So we want to consider how many rows? 1, row number 2, see this is the row 1 and this is row 2 and this is row 3 and this is row 4. After that they are having column 1 and column 2. So total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows and 1, 2, 3 columns they are given in the question. I am going to erase it. Okay. So go to the table, insert table and enter the 5 rows. Just check one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows and 3 columns. Sorry. It will be the 4 rows and 3 columns and click OK. So see the table, actually the width of the table will be 750. Okay, because in this image the first row is full of 750. So we want to give the width as the 750. So I am going to select the table, click, go to the table properties and give us 750 150 in pixels. Click in pixels. Apply, and if you want, you can give us a center. Center, apply, click OK. Okay. Now, for each, see the first row they merge. So I'm going to merge the first row. Merge this. And next they are merging second column and third column. Second and third column I'm going to merge. So in this format we will get. Next, for each cell they are having this size. For A they are mentioned 750 into 100. So select this, right click, select the first row, right click, go to the cell properties and select the width and height. The first one will be the width and second one will be the height. Okay, 750 into 100. So I'm going to give 750 100. Apply and click OK. So now we get this. After that, B they are giving 260 into 470. B they are giving 260 into 470. Go to the B, right click, table properties, sorry, right click, go to the cell properties, give the width and height. After that, you can give 260 470 and check the question paper what they are given. 260 and 470, and you want to check carefully whether you are given in pixels. Apply and click OK. Next, C, D, E, F, H, I. The four boxes, sorry, six boxes, they are given 225 into 225. So I am going to select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I am going to select the last 6 rows. Go to the cell properties and give the width and height as 255 and height as 255. Apply and click OK. So now we got this position. The last one is remaining. The question paper they are given 260 into 255. So select this. Go to the cell properties. Width height give 260 and height will be 255. Apply and click OK. So now we get the table in this format. If you go to the question paper, it will be like that. Okay. So each table is identified with a letter and all dimensions are in pixels. So for each table, we want to give the extension. Okay. The letter and the show in table must not appear on your web page. The table show the spacing between the cell which will be set in the style sheet. So there is a space in the cells. So we will apply this style on the style sheet. So the table border must not appear on the final web page. So the table border should not appear on the final web page. So what I am going to do, I am going to select the table, right click, table properties, the size is 1, so I'm going to give 0, so it will not apply on the final page, so we will not get the border in our final web page. Next, enter the cell text A in text. Okay, in the first text in the A row we want to enter the text Tavara gaming computers. So I am copying this and going for first A. I'm going to copy this. Control V. After that, in the question paper, they are asking set this to style H1. So I'm going to select this and give style H1. After that, in the second one, you can go to the question paper. Place in cell B the image 2031 logo on PNG. In the second and third row, we want to insert this image 2031 logo. So I'm going to this. I'm going to insert. Go to the picture. Click from file, and in this 2031 logo and click insert. Okay, we insert the image. Once you insert the image, we want to check whether this image is fit in the cell. So actually they are giving 260 into 470. So for the image size also we want to change like that. Right click, go to the picture properties, 260 into 470, and and it is in pixel, and we want to tick this, keep aspect ratio. Click OK. Next they are asking, place the cell, place in cell C the image 2031 proc.png. In C, we want to enter, we want to insert 2031 proc.png. So I'm going to for A, B, this is the C. So I'm going for insert picture from file 2031 proc insert, and check the ratio or what they are mentioned in the C, 225 into 225. So select the image, right click, go to the picture properties and check 225, 225. Okay. Next, for this is A, this is B, C, D, and this is one E. So for E, they are giving 2031 board. Select this, go to the insert, go to the picture from file 2031 board and insert. See, the image is bigger, so we want to change. Actually, the size of the E is 225 into 225. So select the image, right click, go to the picture properties and give 225 and 225 and click OK. So the image will be resized. Next, they are asking for H, the image 231 water. Okay, this is C, D, E, F, G, H. This is H. So in this H, I am going to insert the picture. Go to insert picture from file and water, insert, and check whether the image is correct or not. The side 225 into 225. Click OK. After that, we are going for the next part. Place in cell in D the text processor. So I'm going to select copy A, B, C. This is D. So I'm going to place processor. E, E. For E, I want to insert, sorry, for F, I want to insert motherboard. So select this and go to the motherboards. Next, for I want to insert water cooling system. So I'm going to copy now. But in an exam, you want to type. And they are mentioned, set this text to style H2. So, select this, select normal, click H2. Next, enter in cell G the text. So the last part is G. So in this, we want to write last edited by your name, center number, and candidate number, and we want to set the style H3. So I'm going for G. I'm going to type last edited by, give your name and center number, and you can give your candidate number. After that, we want to give H3. Select this, go to H3. So we finished this. Add appropriate alternate text to all images. For all the images, we want to add the appropriate text. So first go to this image, right click, go to picture properties, click general, and give us appropriate name. Like we can give us logo. We can give us a logo. Click OK. For this image, we are going to give processor. The properties, go to general and give processor. Click OK. Next, we are going to give for this as a motherboard. Next, for this, I am going to give water cooling system. The properties, go to general, click this text and give water water cooler. Click OK. So we give the add appropriate alternate text to all images. Next, attach the style sheet to this web page. We are going to attach this style sheet to the web page. So I'm going for format, go to the style sheet links, click add. After that, select the folder and go to desktop in the folder, which folder? May June 2020. Go to TGC and this is my style sheet. Select and OK. And click this and click OK. So we apply the style sheet in the web page and save the web page. So now I save the web page. Next, open the style sheet 2031 TGC in a suitable software package. Edit this style sheet to meet the following specification. So we want to open this and we want to apply these styles on the style sheet. So first I go into the file. I'm going to open the style sheet. Click open. I'm going to my work area. I'm going to open the style sheet. Okay. Already they mentioned they give the table vertical align and they are giving the text align in the center. If you go and check, because already we attached the style sheet to the HTML. See the text align is center. Okay, like that we apply this styles already on the website. So we are going to add the following styles. Okay, first they are asking all table borders have a width of 0. So we want to give the border width 0. So I'm going for the front page. I'm going to give colon and I'm going to give border with 0 pixel. So we finish this. And grid lines are separated. So in CSS, we are having one code, one style, border collapse. Border collapse. If you give the border collapse, all the grid lines will be disappear. If you give border collapse separated means all the borders will be collapsed. Okay, so we are going to give border collapse separate style in the table. So border collapse separate. Okay. If you don't need any borders, if you want to break the borders for each cell, okay, if you want to break the borders for the each cell, we can give the border collapse. We can give this code. We can give border collapse separate. I give the border collapse separate. We finish this. And grid lines are separated means border collapse. You want to keep in your mind. All cell spacing within the table is said to be 20 pixels. They are not mentioned. They are mentioning the border cell spacing. They are not mentioned the particular cell. They are mentioning all the tables. So we can give border spacing 20 pixels. Border spacing 20 pixels. Next, they are giving the background color of the table is black. So I'm going to give background color as black. Otherwise, I show the shortest way. Once you click the enter the border spacing, go to the format, click style, click the table, click modify, and go to the border, select the shading, and you can give the border color like this. The border color like this, black. Click OK. Click OK. See, now the border color will become like this. So we did this. Next, all tables are center aligned in the browser. So in previous specimen paper video, I said for the center align, we want to give margin left auto. Next, margin right auto. We did this. Already they given vertical align middle, text align, center. Next, we are giving the border collapse separate, border spacing 20 pixel, background color as a black. For the center align, we are giving margin left auto and margin right auto. So between this, we want to give border with 0 pixel. So we gave this on table. And they are mentioned there is no cell padding. Okay, there is no cell padding means in this table we will call each table, each row, each cell we are having data. So the cell padding will be applicable on the data. So I am going to open the new tag like this and press enter. Go to the format, click style, and I am going to give new TD and click OK and click OK. In the new TD, I am going to enter padding. Padding in the question there I mentioned 0 pixel. Like this I am going to give and save. Next they are asking for background image. So we are going to give the background image. Press enter, go to the format, go to the style and give select TD and click new, and we want to give body for the background image. Go to the format, click border and select the shading, background picture, click browse, go to your work area and select the image. They are asking BG. Select this BG and click OK. Click OK. And click the body tag is open together. Next, we are going for style H1 and H2 or green and have the font Tijo print if it is not available with Dana, otherwise the sans serif font. So for H1, H2, H3 we want to give the green color and Tijo print. So what I am going to do, we are going for format, click style, select body, click new. I am going to give the three tags H1, H2, H3. After that, click format, go to the font. They are mentioning green color. Click this green color, and after that, they are saying see Joe print. It is available. So click this and click OK and click OK and click. Okay, we got H1, H2, H3. Next day I mentioned set H1 as 36 point I. So I going to for second next go to the format, click style. I'm going to give another new style as H1. Click for format font. I'm going to give 36 point. Click OK. And click OK and click select H1 and click. Next for H2 14 point left to align. Go to format, style, select H1, click new, H2 format, font. They are mentioned in the question 14 and left to align. So 14, click OK and go to the paragraph, left align. Click OK. OK and click. So we give H2. For H3, they are mentioning 12 and right align. So I'm going to create the new tag H3, right H2, go to the new and click, give the name H3, go to format, font, 12 points, click OK, select the format, click paragraph and give the right align. Click OK, click OK and click OK. So we give for H3. Add your name, center number, candidate number as a comment at the bottom of the style sheet. So we are going to give the comment. Press enter and give asterisk your name, the center number, your candidate number, like this. And save. If you go and check in your HTML, see what are the things we apply, it will be changed in this format. We give the name red color, blue, green color, like this we can find. After that, we are going for the question paper. Save this style sheet in your TGS folder. Okay, we want to save the style sheet in TG our folder. Already it is there. Okay. Take the screenshot of the content of your style sheet. So we are going for screenshot of the style sheet content. Click new, use the pin tool. Actually, it is not visible. All the thing is not visible. Like this. Now maximize this. Go to the new and select this. Like this. Copy. Go to your evidence document. First paste. Go to the format and you can give the correction. Little bit bright. You can change the image. Right background image. You can, and you can give the evidence too. Next, we place this screenshot. Make sure the file name and all contents are clearly visible. Next, display the web page in your browser. If necessary, resize it so that Okay, so we want to display our web page. So I'm going to the folder. I'm going to open my web page, PGC. I open in a new page. So all the pages can be seen, all the text can be read easily, the address bar is visible. So the address bar is visible, we can read all the things, see there is no borders, lines now. So we did this. Next, place in your evidence showing the web page in your browser. We want to take the screenshot of our web page, this one. So it is not fully visible. So what I am going to do, I am going to minimize the size. So I am going for in your settings, I am going to minimize 90 or 75, it's okay for me. So I am going for snipping tool, click new and select full. Copy this and I can paste in my evidence. So I can mention the name evidence. Next, they are asking for display the HTML source in your editor and take the copy of your HTML source. So I'm going for my HTML file. I'm going to the code. I'm going to copy this. Copy. I'm going to copy all the things. Control C. I'm going to evidence document. I'm going to paste here. All it is in your bold. So I'm going to give us. I'm going to resize the fonts. The bold. I'm going to give us Times New Roman, not bold. If you want, you can give bold. That is your wish. I'm going to minimize the size for 12. Okay, there is many space, some space or spaces are there. So I am going to reduce the space. With this, I can give remove space, and I will give 1.1.0 like this. So I can get the document HTML code. Copy this. I'm going to paste as a control evidence. So we take the evidence. After that, you want to print the evidence document. So at last, in the past paper, they are giving Microsoft Excel and also the website authority. Once you did all the works, you can take the evidence document as a printout. Okay, so this is about the website authoring from May June 2020 paper 3.1. Thank you.